Hello. So today I want to be talking about the Ikki Tousen Western Wolf, the upcoming anime or episodes of Ikki Tousen in the next year. So this might have spoilers from the manga. So if you don't want to be spoiled from what's gonna happen in Western Wolf, I will recommend to skip this video and just watch something else. But if you want to continue, then and see what's my Western Wolf might have and it, then let's continue. So I've been put up a spoiler warning, so you've been warned. Alright. So first, I want to mention from the trailer that Ashia Doman, I believe that her name is, the girl with the fox mask. Um, she's been introduced in this season, or not season, but this OVA or season. I'm not sure if it is. I don't know. The new episodes. So and she is fighting Sojin. That is accurate from the manga. So to see her in here, that means we get to see that they're in they leave their area, Kanto, I believe. They're in Kanto. And they go to, I'm not sure exactly. I won't say Kyoto, but not really Kyoto. It's like the mountains. But yeah, we'll find out when the anime come out where they're at exactly, because the manga I have are in Japanese. And I don't read Japanese. I do not read Japanese. I just use like a translator and translate each word one by one, um, to get some idea of what's going on. Another thing I want to mention about the trailer: the wolves, the attacking the Nanyo characters, or the not Nanyo characters, but the main characters, the heroes of the story. The wolves in the anime looks like they're made of spirits, or they're like spirit fox. Well, like in the manga, they were sorry about that. They were like real foxes or real wolves. I want to say wolves. My bad. Um, so there might and the wolves are in the manga. They were actually killed because they're very real, and they actually killed the wolves. We even have a scene where in the manga where Shima and Takaso, which I'm gonna talk about later shortly, has a wolf head, just a head on like in her hand. She's holding a head of a wolf. In the manga, and not manga, the anime, we see the scene in one of the trailers because there are two trailers, a short and a long one. I'll put the long one in the description, and I'll probably put the short one too. I'm not sure about that one, but I'll probably put both or just one. If it's just one, I'll put the long trailer, which is like 2 minutes long. Um. Anyway, so the wolves are in the anime. Seems like they made a spirit. I think they want to avoid like killing real life animals, and not real life animals, but real life supposed to be real life animals, and in the series to avoid some like controversy stuff. So that one thing I noticed: the wolves, they're not real life wolves; they're spirit wolves. And Shimentaka, so I believe that her name is, um, which they actually announced her name was in the one of the Crunchyroll, I believe it was the Crunchyroll article, which is the voice of the characters, who the voice of the voice actors of the characters, and we had Shimen Takaso. I knew her name was Shimen Takaso, but now have been confirmed. Um, this is the only image I have right now of her, but I could probably choose a better image. But anyways, to have her in the anime, we know she's gonna be introduced. But there's few other characters I would been curious like how far the anime will go. Because Ezra Fagasa Epoch had like 3 books, covered 3 books in the manga. And but the thing is, Extravaganza approach skipped stuff. They cut out the fight of Benke and the Pillar of Gods, the 3 Pillar of Gods. And see what else they cut out. They made the fight between. Well, actually, I think they made the fight between Yoshizune and Soso fight short. But from the trailer, it looked like the fight continues in this anime and Western Wolf. So I would say they cut out or they cut the fight between Yoshizune and Soso short or not. I will find out in Western Wolf if they did or not, if they continue the fight or they didn't. Anyways, but they did cut out some stuff. Not a lot of stuff important, just minor stuff in the fight Benke. So Western Wolf is covering it is 3 episodes. So and I'm thinking that might cover 5 books. Hold on, let me check again. Yeah, 5 books. 6 books. Six, like 5 or 6 books. Because there is I had the manga of Ikki Tousen, the last volume of the regular one, and then the 3 newest one of Shin Ikki Tousen. And there's total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total of where they have the new characters from Japan, like from the Japan history, like Chubei, Yoshitsune, Shimen, and so on. So there are characters now from here. I want to be talking about characters that we might see or might not. If we don't see them, then they will be continued in the next the few years new episode or something. So if we don't see this character like this guy right here, which I do not know the name, but we do not see him. That means that the anime um will continue again in probably like in 3 years or so, like how they did from Extravaganza to Western Wolf. So when we do see him in the end, I'm thinking it will be like in the end of episode 3 or like the beginning of episode 3. And a few other characters I want to mention. This girl, it seems a bit blurry, but I think it's the image. Sorry about that if the image is being blurry or not. This girl, I do not know her name. Again, this manga are in Japanese, like the guy. I do not know the name. And there's another character I want to show, which I do not know the name either. In the manga, I tried to translate stuff, but I couldn't find it. This was hard for me, unless I didn't see well. Anyway, so this girl, um, I'm not sure if we gonna see her in the manga and the manga and the anime or not, but I do know that there was a scene for the trailer, which I did not post here, but I did not show the image, but there's a scene for the trailer where there's Hakufu naked and she's on the floor. Or no, yeah, like on the floor. But the image in the trailer, she's it is censored, so I could have put it, but I decided not to, just for safety. Um, but yeah, that scene where Hakufu is naked in the trailer, that scene is from when she meets, like right, like before she meets this girl. So if that scene is in the trailer, that means this girl will be in the anime. But it might be like, again like probably the 3rd episode, more likely in the 3rd episode, or like around the ending of the series, or not series, but the end of the Western Wolf 3 episode. And same goes for this girl. I do not know her name. I could not find it, but she she for me she looks interesting because she had like the goggles and the beanie. Um, I want to see her in action. She does have like a short fight, short like really short fight in the manga, but I want to see if she does fight in the anime, and we can if we gonna see her in the anime. Like the other one, like the other girl. I hope we can if they do show up in the anime. In the again, I think in the third episode, if we're lucky, we get the second one. But there's not a lot. This is like the third volume of Shin Ikitosen. Her and the other girl mostly are in the second and third volume of Shin Ikitosen, but mainly the third one. They're briefly shown in the second volume, and right now the farthest they go in the manga is the third volume. So again, if they are in a manga and not manga, I keep messing up. Sorry for my mistakes, but if they're in the anime, um, they will be like right in the ending because they were the series cut off at right or currently is that. And also want to mention before I skip to the next one, the other character which I want to which before I get to the other character, I want to mention that is that I believe is Western Wolf will cover the rest of the what is current airing in the manga or what's currently is publishing in the manga. So I believe there's not a lot of material for Western Wolf to be like a whole season. If they do what they did with Extravaganza Bosch and keep some part in and some part out for the manga, making it like 2 episodes long and covering 3 books, um, then chances are Western Wolf will 30 episodes will be covering probably like I said, hold on. There's 6 other volumes, but I'm not sure if I might cover all 6. I might just cover only like 5 or 4. Again, so this girl and the previous girl, this one, that might be in it, or might not. If they're not, then they might be continuing the Western Wolf extravaganza series in the next like few years. Anyway, so next character, her high chance. I would say high chance she is in it because she is in the. She's not in the Shin Ikitosen manga, but she's in the previous before they became Shin Ikitosen. Um, in the last few volumes of the regular Ikitosen's set, or yeah, like I don't know. Anyway, so in her name, I want to say it is Endara, but I'm not sure. I might be wrong. Chances are I might be wrong. But that name I keep getting in when I translate it. Um, so if that's correct, then there's another correct one I got. But if it's not correct, then that's one wrong, and I have to find out what the other character names are. But chances are she might be in it because the reason I'm saying this is because um, if they don't have the fight, if they don't have her fight, and another character which I don't have image of right now, but I forgot her name is. I think it's Asemon. I want to say it's Asemon because Shimen Takaso is unless Shimen. Cause I know Takaso had like another set of name, but I think it's Asemon, the other girl name. Um, which she has a fight, and if you don't want to be like if you're watching this, then you're the like okay with spoilers. Um, but Endara and Asemon do have a fight in the series. Um, and they're pretty like a main fight and like a major fight. But the thing is, the food they fight is another new character that supposedly is named Chubo, like Chubo Soken. But the problem is, maybe they have a character. If they're down there, her name is not her official name, but she is a character that pretending to be Chubo, which is the wife of Koki, which was introduced in Great Guardian, the third season. So if they do introduce the real life, the real not real life, but the real Chubo, the I don't know how this gonna like be explained in the story because they already have the Chubo that's pretending to be Chubo, but her real name is like Shokio. Kyo? No, forgot her name is. Actually, I completely forgot her what her real name is. But she's the wife of Koki, or supposed to be the wife of Koki. So yeah, chief in this fight. So again, we're not sure if this is something that might be cut out. Her and Semon, but chances are they might keep Semon. They might cut out Indara, and they might cut out the other girl. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but if this is a chance are this might be in the Western Wolf, her and the other one, and chances are to be like in the volume 2 of Western Wolf, and not volume 2, but episode 2. And lastly, I want to mention before I wrap it up is that based on this, I tried to translate it, but and I saw a comment on on the trailer, and I tried to come and try to confirm this myself, but chances are Ikki Tousen Western Wolf is coming out in like separately, not in the same time, but each episode is coming out in every month, one each month. One in January, the second one will be in February, and the third one is in March. The one, two, three, and on the third day of each month. So February, January 1st, not January 1st, January 3rd, February 3rd, and March 3rd. Um, from what I can tell, this might be what might be happening. I'm not sure why they're doing this, but it seems like from the trailer. This is from the trailer, but that um, each episode is coming out separately in different months. So we might have to wait, like watch one, then we have to wait for the other one, and then do the same thing for the third one. Anyways, so if this is true, for me, it doesn't really affect me that much. I could wait, but there might be some people out there that might want to watch the whole three, like week by week, instead of month and month. So this is gonna be uploaded. Chances are the episode of Western Wolf are gonna be uploaded monthly, not weekly. So yeah. So that's the last thing I want to mention about the series. Before before the end of the year, and there should be one more video uploaded probably on New Year Eve or on New Year, which should be like the tribute to New Year's and such, which I did for like Christmas. Anyway, so that's off topic, but this might be my final video of the year or not. There might be one more. Um, anyways, um, so the next video I probably will be uploading will be a talking about the anime when the anime comes out. So yeah, so if you who watched this through who those who watched this, thank you, and now you know what might be happening. Some so you guys got some like idea what might have what the anime have. Anyway, so I think that's it. So like I said, thank you for watching, and that's it, right? Bye.